Well, that morning the sirens had gone off a few times, and so we had already like gotten a few things together, and like I got mine and Cameron's stuff, and I went and put it downstairs in the basement, and then after everybody at home, like I was in my room, and I had the TV on the news, and it said that it was 5 minutes from Grant County. And that's when everybody went downstairs. And they stood from the basement door to the laundry room because that's where we had to stay. And then they said it's here, and like they slammed the door, and then like it all just hit at once, and it was like we were on this side of the house where it hit the worst, and like it started shaking us from inside the house, and like everything just went crazy. Like all the street lights went down. It shifted our roof. It tore all our siding off. It ripped off our door. We just got a new door yesterday. Um, and then it blew away a lot of our stuff. Like it blew away our grill, and it tore it up. It scratched up our cars and stuff. And it was really scary. There's like 5 or 6 babies, like really little kids here. Audrey's 6, and then we had a few other kids then, and then Bella's a little over a year old, and Gracie's 3, and then Cameron, and they all were just screaming and crying, so he started screaming and crying, and I had to hold him down because he was wanting to go up and run everywhere because he was so scared, and like everybody just started crying and screaming. You heard that almost over the tornado, but it was like all they did was cry. We waited because the wind was still pretty strong afterwards, and then once we saw the firefighters and stuff come, one of the firefighters knocked on our door and told us it was coming back. So we all went back down to the basement, and it never did, so we just stayed out. We stayed downstairs, and then we looked out the basement window, and there was a crew team for like the news, and they were out there checking everything out and stuff, so my grandparents went out there and looked at the damage, and then we had to stay in the house. A crew the other day, and they just finished the roof yesterday, and then they're coming back, and we're gonna get a whole new siding, different colors and everything, and like most of the damage was covered for. I'm pretty sure most of it was. Like we rent this place, so like they covered the majority of it. I didn't think nearly as many people would come together like they did. Like after it happened, one of my old teachers contacted me and said that she told her church about everything, and they made up a donation for all her students that lived in the Harvesters, and she gave everybody a portion of it.
I went to school and it was like a normal day, like an ordinary day, and I got on the bus. Sky started getting dark in the middle of class and everything. So whenever we got home, it started getting like windy. Whenever we went inside the basement, it sounded like the Wizard of Oz whenever that wind was blowing, and it made a whistling sound. I felt scared and sad for all the people that were losing their homes during the middle of it.